Okay, there we go. It's telling me there's an error. Oh, this is fun. You know. Okay, hi guys. This is going to be fun. There we go. Hey, hi Nikki. Yay. All right, it's all working. I know we're like a half an hour late, but so it goes. Okay. All right, so this is a project that I've been needing to finish for a long time for my wife. And it's a patchwork coat. I have made 3 in existence. This is one that I made myself for a character. Hello, who's joining? It's very tiny. Hello, Adam. I don't know if you, I think you guys, yeah, you guys can hear me. I tested that out. We're good. But actually, I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at the coat. Hold on. Gonna move a camera here. We're gonna go on a little journey. Whee! Let me see. This is gonna be a delay, so I don't know what you guys are saying. Let's see. So, yeah, these are patchwork coats I make. I've made 3 of these. I don't sell them. I make them for people that are really special to me. And it's about freaking time I made one for my wife. They are all custom to the point where it is custom to the character. This one is just one that has a lot of little pockets for like character cards, spell packets inside, anything my character wants to, you know, fence or sell. I can't remember. Yes, I did. Up the sleeves. Up the sleeves we have little elastic pieces. These are elastic pieces where you can store daggers up the sleeve, because, you know, shady, of course. And I'm all about the big old long hoods, though my wife really doesn't want like a super long hood. Yeah, so that's what we're working on. Put that back down. Anyway, yeah, so to make one of these, what I usually do is I end up sewing, well, first I end up collecting a lot of pillowcases, a lot. I spend a lot of time trying to find the right pillowcases, the right kind of theme. One of the ones I've made before had all earth tones, so trying to find a bunch of earth tones was really a challenge. Let's see. So yeah, so I end up, to get started, start selecting squares, and I start sewing them together. Here, let's put that on that camera there so you can see that. And I just make these panels that I know will be wide enough to then lay a pattern on top of, which I have a muslin pattern somewhere around here. Way back on the chair. But that one, that's completely custom fit to the person I make it for. And yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of time today just sewing pieces together. And I end up laying out the pieces usually on the floor of my bedroom, but I wanted to sew with you guys. I wanted to create stuff with you guys because it's been, I think the last time there was the violin hangout. That was forever ago. And then the last time I've actually crafted in here, I think was June. It was sometime before I picked up some extra work, you know, to raise money to do things like we do, right? So yeah, that's where we're at. Yes, Morgan, for you. Morgan Butt, that's my wife. Yeah, actually, Nikki, there seriously just hasn't been any crafting hangouts, and I do want to do more of these. I want to figure out how in my editing schedule and in my like shooting video schedule that this could actually all work out. So that would be much better. But anyway, I'm just happy to be back in the studio. I haven't gotten to be in the studio in a long friggin' time. It's been way too long. So, anybody working on anything fun? I also wish I could like listen to music right now. I gotta figure that one out. Like having music on in the background that YouTube won't be like, no, you can't use this video. You can't do this in the video. Anyway, gosh, it's been also so long that since doing this, I'm trying to reorient myself with what I was working on. It's almost like trying to jump back on World of Warcraft with a character you haven't played in a long time and trying to remember what quests you left off on. So anyway, what panel should we use? Yeah, I really want music. I usually have music while I'm crafting. You know what I could do? Any future LARPs I'm going to, Charlie? I am going to one tomorrow, actually. Yay! A friend of mine, he's getting coordinated, I can speak. I'm going to AOKP, and I'm going to the coronation of my friend, and I'm NPCing for them. And I'm really, really excited to NPC for another LARP because, you know, LARPs need NPCs, and it's another way to give back to the LARP community is to go play other games as their cast members. So, you know, for me, I like to pick 2 PCs to play, and then if any other game, if I can make it to it, I really want to be there and give back. So this is, I've never played AOKP, so that's going to be fun. So. Oh, Twin Mask, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people in Southern California play that game. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to like watch the chat as it's easier actually to watch it on my phone. There we go. Maybe I can do this. There we go. That might work. Then I'm not like leaning in, hello. Leaning in, hello. I'm also really glad that it's a kind of a rainy day today in Southern California because it's been freaking hot and this studio gets really warm, and if I'm filming, I can't have the fan on because obvious reasons. It's really noisy. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. I don't know how well you guys can see. I can see it okay. Yeah, this was a skirt actually. I actually took this off of an embroidered skirt. So what I tried, these coats can also end up being actually really expensive when you think about how many pieces you need to put together, how many pillows, and pillowcases used to cost like $1 to $2, like just whatever pillows at the thrift store. And lately I've come across pillows costing like $10 to $20. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why? So I try to find them when they're on super sale, you know, abandoned. Some of these too are tablecloths, or I lucked out with, oh my God, this piece. There is a piece down here. Where are you? This is the back. This is going to be the back panel. But this piece, I lucked out, was actually some kind of like wall hanging. And that worked out really well because that meant that was a lot of patches I did not have to sew. So, yes. Ooh. So another thing that I do when after creating my panels, and I need to make probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 panels because there's going to be 7 different, like, oh, that doesn't even, 8 panels, including the hood, that I need to put together. And then I like to take the pattern, and a lot of times when you're working with patterns, you want to work with the grain and how it stretches. But what I do with this is I lay it out in whatever's going to be aesthetically pleasing. Like, I laid the sleeve pattern on this so that certain pieces would actually end up in a certain spot. So I like doing that on back pieces as well, like that. That ended up on the back. Yep. If you guys have any questions about making these patchwork coats, I mean, it's no secret. It's not like I go, like, again, it's not like I sell them. So I'm not like, you can't make these. Go make them. They're really cool. But this is generally how I put it together. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. 4 hours to go to a LARP. Oh, that's awesome. Charlie, you're trying to write your own LARP. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Actually, I am wondering right now if I could put like a little bit of like royalty-free music in the background. Let me see if I can get that going. Let's do that. Bet you I can find. You know what happens? I got this. We're good. We're gonna get some music. We got this. Free music. What I'll try to do later is link whatever channel I find. That is awesome. Royalty free. There we go. This should be okay. At least we can get this going in the background. It's not so quiet. It's not the best quality, but at least it's not like dead silence in here. All right, oh my God, where did I leave off? Okay. Okay. I almost want to, since, oh my God, where am I with these? It's like, what did I work on last? I'm not even plugged in. That's great. Oh, that's... My sewing machines weren't even plugged in. Winning! Okay. I need like one more camera. I'm gonna go a little bit lower here so you guys can see a little bit more what I'm working on, hopefully. Scraps, see, I have all these scraps. So many scraps. And if, like, I don't want to do too many repeats either. So. Oh, that's rad. Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween. I'm jelly. I'm actually going camping for Halloween, and it's not LARP, like legit camping. I haven't been legit camping in forever. Like where you just actually just go and hang out with your friends and just camp out of character. I'm always a little hesitant to use fabric like this because see how much this like frays, like that much. And what I would do with this, wow, that is actually a little too epic there. Let's bring that down. Okay, we're good. It's like slightly distracting. Like, see how much that's just like falling apart. I would serge this to keep this from fraying more, but I'm still hesitant to use a piece like this actually because of how much that is pulling. Look at that. I think I'm not going to use that. All right, we got a lot of... Oh, the other thing I'm going to do with this is the character is actually kind of a roguish character, even though she's a very bright character, very, like, she does acrobatics, wears mostly bright clothing, but this is also supposed to represent the mechanics that she is sneaky, she's a rogue. So even though I'm putting together all these really bright colors, I'm actually going to then put it through a dye to then tone all the colors down a little bit. So there will be a dye process later. I already used that one. Gosh, I'm running into a lot of ones I've already used. That's good. I think we like this. You know what I could do, since we're not quite sewing yet. Okay. Yeah, see, it's like a puzzle. Ooh, that's a cool piece. Ooh, I like you. That's fun. So I'm probably gonna end up putting those two together, and then another little overlappy piece. Not you. Oh, you're good. You're good. Here we go. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna sew those three together and then sew this on that. I just saw Charlie's, that type of fabric scares me to sew. I'm like, yeah. Ooh, here's another fun piece that I'm gonna be putting on top. That's not, I got this in the downtown fabric district in LA. I'm gonna show it here. This is really rad. I'm on a huge delay, so I don't know what you guys see per se. But I also look out for little appliques like this. I like collecting appliques and using them for pieces like this. But all right, I'm now realizing how much of a delay there is in this stream. I'm now watching the overlay. Yep. Okay. Music is life, chick. Oh, thank you. That's very, yay. Let's see. All right. Sewing time. Oh my God. Hi. You know what I forgot to do? My sewing scissors are upstairs. Curses. Let's bring this back up. Hi. Because we can. Hello. Actually, what we could do. See, I wish I had my plan again. I actually could even do this. There, and that might be a great idea. Full panel. Now I still need to sew three together. If anybody has questions on sewing and stuff like that, I might be delaying my answer, but I am absolutely happy to talk to people about that. Let's see which petals. Yay, it is that petal. Nope. See, even my machine gets all stuck sometimes. Let's see what's going on. You're good, you're good. I got the right kind of needle in there. We'll find out. Hey Moonbeam, you are also doing a fancy coat. What kind of, is it a long coat? What kind of fabric are you using? All right, there's that. I always let my tails be long. All right. Huh. I just noticed how awesome the backside, the texture to the backside, even though it's has the enforcement. Okay. I might use that other side. Yay! After sewing these, I always test. I also do this to test if it's gonna hold. A nice good tug sometimes just also helps you check if you accidentally missed anything. Let's see. I think I want to make a patchwork corset sometime. That'd be fun. Fuzzy white bathrobe and turn it inside out. Oh, neat. Oh, okay. Okay. But cool. Awesome. Long coats. Yes. I love dusters. So every time I start sewing, I usually end up going forward and backing up a little bit. You're also at the end of sewing a long line. You want to do the same thing just to secure. I'm not always diligent about doing that, but can you guys even hear the music? I'm just curious. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm gonna put it on this thing. I want to make this panel, actually, I'm having other thoughts here. This panel really should be wider. Let's go one more. I choose you, blank piece of cloth. You're too short. Come here. You look better. There we go. Sometimes it's nice to mix up having patterns with just something, flat. I don't use pins in this process because, that would take forever. I just line it up and go. Because these are also supposed to kind of look like they're, kind of cobbled together. Because they are. Hours and hours and hours of doing this. So I'll show you, even this happens to the best of us. My bobbin, I've taken my machine in a couple times, and I always still end up having this problem with my bobbin. That's when the bobbin is, in my machine, it's getting too low, and it starts getting too light, and it starts jumping up and down in the bobbin case. One day I will get a new sewing machine, but right now is not that time. Okay. Oh, I don't want blue to blue. No blue to blue. Let's do this. There we go. I mean, a lot of this, in the end, won't matter too much, because again, I am going to do an overall color wash on top of the whole thing. But for now. Last time I made one of these, I basically locked myself in the craft room for like 5 days, working on it like, I don't know, 8 hours plus a day. So if you want to know how long these things take to put together after you've gotten all the material, I'm catching up on chat right now, so. Music is Life Chick. That is a Singer sewing machine. I grew up with Singers, and yeah, I just haven't really ventured out beyond Singer. Just because no, I've had a Viking before. I had a Viking, yeah, it was a Viking Husky, whatever. Sorry, I think it was a Husky. So that was actually, I had that for a little bit. It couldn't handle, the particular model I had could not handle the thick material that I like to work with. I bought this thing. The other reason why I've had a hard time letting this thing go is because I made a 20-foot medieval pavilion, and this thing was sewed through, gosh, when you're sewing all the pieces together up to the pointy top, that was 4 or 8. Like you're sewing it all together at the top, and that was, yeah, about 4 layers of canvas that it got through. It's never been the same. But this is the heavy duty Singer. It's awesome. I like it. Sorry, I'm catching up still on chat. That's why I'm like staring at the screen. Oh, cool. You can hear the music. That's good to know. Yay. Okay. Where was I? Oh my god. Okay, right. Sewing more panels forever. Yeah, my wife needs this coat by mid-October. So I'm kind of rushing, and I promised this for her birthday. It was my gift to her for her birthday, not this year, last year. So this is how late I am on this. And I feel bad. I love you. Do you line the coat? Yeah. Let me give you another tour. I don't mind right now slowing down on this. I'm only gonna be doing this stream for like an hour, so it's not really slowing me down too badly. Let me give you another tour of the coat. Since we have more people, I will give you a tour of the coat. We're flying. So I do line the coat. As I said before, I like using sheets. I found this sheet at the thrift store, and I of course watched it, used it, and yeah, I use a sheet to line it. If you notice down here, I did not, I only do a serge to finish, and I don't close the coat. The reason you can close the coat, the reason I don't, it's a style that I noticed on a couple coats that I just, you know, checked out. It makes it easier if you have to make any adjustments on the coat to get in under there and make repairs. Also, it makes it it makes it breathe better, in my opinion. So that's the reason why I do line the coat, but I don't always close off the bottom. The other tour, so you can see it has a lot of pockets. I made another one for somebody who runs games, and so they need their iPad on them for their plot dock. So I made a padded pocket inside, about yay right here, for their iPad. I've made another one where it had a bunch of spots right in here where they could put a bunch of potions. So it was kind of like for alchemy. This one in here, I showed this earlier. It has strappies in here so that I can hide daggers, throwing daggers if I want to use those. So, oh, one thing I want to talk about with this coat too, and you can see I need to make a repair in here. Whoops, that's a sign that I actually need to make a bigger gusset. So this is what a gusset is. It's a big piece of material in underneath the sleeve that gives you room if you do a lot of like sword play. If you're a fighter, I highly recommend opening up your sleeves and putting in a gusset. It's just extra material that allows you more movement when you're swinging your arms, because coats don't let you do that too often. So yeah, I need to put in a bigger gusset because obviously I ripped out, so I needed a wider one. That's a repair I will need to make. So that's that. Whee! Hope I'm not making people sick carrying around the camera. So, yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, there's pockets on the inside of the coat, and the inside of the coat, this next one that I'm making, again, she's kind of a roguish character. She needs a lot of hidden pockets to hide things that she's fencing, and I don't mean fighting fencing. I'm also making hers a little bit shorter because this character is an acrobat, and she needs to be able to do cartwheels and acrobatics in the coat if she wants to. So we're making that possible. I'm definitely gonna do the daggers up the sleeve option. That's absolutely happening. And anything else my wife wants in the coat, she gets it. So yeah. I'm probably gonna end up working on this for a good 8 hours today. We'll see. Whatever I can fit in. Gotta get it done. And I don't have a whole lot of days. I don't have that many days I can work on this, because I still got a like 25-hour office job too. So besides doing the show and LARPing and all that, so. And my band. Yep. So. Yes, totally Assassin's Creed style on the sleeves. Let's see, how's the camera position? Let me get you. The other nice thing about this, it doesn't really matter what color of thread I'm using right now in the patchwork part because no one's going to see it. It's a good way to get rid of really crappy colors that you don't want. I mean, I happen to have black on right now just because I was working on something else and I don't feel like changing it out. Let's see. What else? I feel like I'm really limited right now on what I have. That works. I actually like how messy these are and that they aren't supposed to be like perfect squares. Hi, Beatrice. Anybody out there also do the crafting corner over at the Facebook page? There is a crafting corner in there for, you know, people showing what they're working on, getting help with what they're working on, advice, anything that, you know, they want to collaborate on. It's just kind of an open forum there for crafting, for LARP. I pop on, I read everything, but like, man, everybody's got such great ideas. It's kind of fun to just watch. I almost feel like just a lurker, but I do try to, you know, chime in whenever I feel it's relevant, but I do read everything on there. Cheap but good, 100% cotton fabric. Are you looking for Moonbeam? Or it's Moonbeam, right? Yeah, Moonbeam's asking that. Are you looking for are you looking for a linen, or are you looking for like basically bed sheets? Because I would recommend how many, if it's a lot of yards. My recommendation is go for those Joann coupons, those like 60 or 40% coupons. If you have some sort of fabric district, if you happen to be in one of those cities, if you're in a more rural area, again, it depends on what you're looking for. If it's not a whole lot, bed sheets from thrift stores are great. Wash those. They should, you know, be mostly. You can always do the burn test. If it just burns and it doesn't melt, then it's 100% cotton. If it just turns to ash instead of melting, yeah. Oh, yay, Moonbeam, you do the crafting corner. Okay, cool. You know, I keep thinking maybe eBay might be a good way to do it, but I haven't tried eBay too for fabric. I don't know if anybody else has. Mostly because I'm a really tactile, like I need to see and feel when it comes to fabric, and I want to see it in person. So I'm not huge on ordering stuff online when it comes to fabric. I want to try doing these crafting hangouts like minimum once a month if I can. Let's start there. I'm gonna make that promise. So if I promise it, I know I'll follow through. Yeah. As I'm going along, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. But as I'm going, here, you can see it here. As I'm going along, I'm opening up the seam and trying to sew the seam flat and open as I sew the panels together, basically. So I'm turning that open. If you're new to sewing, one thing you want to do, you never want to shove material through a sewing machine. That's a good way to get the timing to be off. There are teeth underneath it that will help guide it along. Just let it do its thing. Your hands are really there to just keep the fabric straight. Oh, Etsy, yardage on Etsy. That's a good idea. Let's see, okay. Let's see what we got. How long is this one? I think right now I only have like 2 panels put together. Out of 8, 2 need 8. I have like 2. Okay. This is where I may have to start pinning some things and cutting. Okay. Yeah, again, a lot of times I actually lay all this out on the floor of my bedroom to work out everything. So this is a little different. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Let's go further. Looks like I need to make this panel longer to match this if I want. Right, because yeah, it is going to need to be that long. Okay. See, again, I'm trying to remind myself what the heck I was doing. Let's see, this panel, yeah, that panel's done. I mostly planned this panel to be the back because, gosh, it's so pretty. I want this piece to end up on the back, even though it might get covered up by the hood. To me, the back of jackets, bodices, to me, that's the showcase piece. That's where you want, if you have a picture of something, like, if you have a picture of something like this, you want to lay the center of your back on something as pretty as that. Just showcase it. Okay, I should get that panel out of the way. Don't need it. Go away. Ugh, go. Okay, more panels. Swatches, swatches, swatches. All the swatches. Let's see, do we have you yet? Ah, we haven't worked with you yet. And you know what? We can do this. Video pause. Continue watching? Why, yes. Reading more chats. You ordered dragon wings? That's awesome. Neat. Oh, that's fun, right there. That, actually, these two that lines up better. I'm still trying a little bit to get somewhat of a straight line going through. Okay. I'm giving it about a finger width. Oh, hi, camera. Whoa. I'm giving it about a finger width worth of seam allowance, if anybody needs to know. Happy Friday, everyone. Well, that was a choice. It still works. I accidentally, I went for the thin stitching, which is the opposite, the wrong side, and that's fine. Oh no, I did the right one. I don't know anymore. No, I did. I did this inside out. That is okay. I kind of like the thin stitching, and it actually varies things up a little bit, because I have used this swatch before, so we're fine. We're okay. Ooh, I like this piece. Let's do this. Let's do... longer side. Oof. I am hungry. I'm gonna get food after this stream. I had a protein bar to get me through the stream because I was running late, as you saw. But so yeah, we're gonna go to like 1:30 because I didn't start the stream until like 12:35 or something. So. Have I ever made wings before? I know I'm pausing. I almost said no, and then I realized, no, I did. I did make wings. I didn't have them fully up. I made them folded because the person that wanted to wear them didn't really want to have those wings that when you have them out, they'll end up whacking everybody. They still wanted to stay compact, so they actually requested the wings to be folded and down, and so I made them like that. So, yeah. Any questions about making wings? I'm actually not that versed in it. As a fairy lover, though, I should make more wings. How is this copyright free? This music, it's pretty awesome, and I'm still like, is YouTube gonna scream at me for this? We'll find out. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. No, we're fine. Okay. I was wondering if this might be one of those fabrics that might be crappy to work with, but it's fine. Wait, which way am I going? You're going... I think I only need to go 3 wide to extend. Yes. Okay. Plah, plah. That was not a good sound. Always listen to your machine. No, we're fine. Sounded a bit crunchy at first, and if it starts to sound crunchy, stop your sewing and figure out what the heck's going on. Sometimes I like to turn it under and just check on my... Yeah, we're doing fine. Going to cheat a little bit and have that line up that way. Oh, that's rad. I would, if you don't mind, can you, I'm really curious what these wings are and what they look like and everything. I would love it if you would link me to wings, because I am always curious and always wanting to drool over wings. So I'm really interested in the ones that you ordered. So yeah, I would like to see those, Moonbeam. Maybe one of these days I'll finally make fairy wings for maybe out of something from thrift store stuff. I really should do that. More. Okay. Wait, where did we go with everything? Okay. I feel like this needs to still go wider. Actually, not having my usual sewing scissors, these ones are cheapies and they're doing just fine. I'm really sad my Fiskars are upstairs though. I'm like, why did I leave them up there? Because I'm awesome. Ooh. Actually, seeing this piece, I've used this side before, but this side will take dye really well. I think I'm gonna sew this one with like inside out, like I accidentally did with the other one. Because that's actually gonna look pretty awesome. I like that. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna attach it to you, Pikachu. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I like it, like it. Ooh. Oh yeah, some of these stripy bits. Oh, okay. Got some good stuff here. It's funny, when I have done these hangouts, man, the hour goes by so fast, but I'm always afraid of like going 2 hours would be way long. I don't know. Like, I'm still gonna be sewing after this, but like, I don't know if people really want to hang out for 2 hours. Though people can come and go, I guess, you know? Guess what I just did? I wasn't paying attention. Yep. Seam ripper. I wasn't paying attention to my seams, and I did that. So. Woo. There's nothing like ripping seams. At least I can chat with you guys while I rip seams. Wire coat hanger. Okay, yeah. Okay, and pantyhose. Yeah, the ones that I did, I used the wire hangers, and then I took some really like iridescent fabric, and I cut the shape of the fairy wing on it, and then I glued and then used like fray stop to get them to stop fraying, and then I took a lighter to them because they were supposed to look all like dark fey and, you know, ragged, and so yeah. All right, that was a lot less painful than I thought it was gonna be. Trying to rip frickin' seams. I hate seam ripping. It's the one thing I don't like is seam ripping. I hate seam ripping. All right, let's keep track of what we're doing here. We're going on this side. There we go. Seam on this side. Let's see, how wide are we? We're going three across. Let's see, I'm going for length. How is our length? Actually, I think we got our length. Ugh. I think this panel. Sometimes I'll put these panels together and then I'll lay the pattern on top, and then I'll find out that, oops, I need to add a whole nother like strip of patches. Let's see, and those are going to be about that wide. Okay, actually I think this one's done. Hey, start anew, or continue this one. Okay, so it's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Line up 9 of those. Let's see what we got. I should open up my machine that way so you guys can actually see what the heck I'm sewing. Oh, it's already 1:33? Man, I want to hang out longer. I mean, like, I do. I don't know if you guys want to. I could. I do need to eat, though. I do want to take a break and eat. See, I feel like I went a little too close there. I'm going to actually go back. Got a little too close to the edge. There we go. Whee! Now it's starting to get hot in here. Ooh, look at that piece. That's a fun piece. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to be consistent about doing craft hangouts. I'm trying to figure out if I need to choose either a Monday or a Friday if I do it. Just because that's what works with my work schedule right now. And if I'm doing this, it means that I'm not filming or editing, but that's okay. I need to get more crafting in. Fridays are good, though if I'm doing a camper, that means like, what if I'm at that camper? It means like, oh, no live stream today. So maybe Mondays, even though I could end up coming back totally wrecked, but that's fun to see. Totally wrecked from LARP weekend. I'm in California, so it is the Pacific Standard Time down here, or whatever we call it, West Coast time. Like, yeah, that is where I am. Would Mondays be great? Maybe we hang out Mondays. Could always just do it on Mondays. 'Cause then we don't miss a... I'm overthinking this. I'll think about it. Okay. Alrighty, well, it is the hour. I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat, and then continue sewing. But that's pretty much it for the live stream right now. If you guys have got more questions about, you know, sewing, how to put one of these patchwork coats together, put it in the comments. I'm gonna leave this video up, as long as YouTube will let me leave it up, because who knows? I hope that music is okay. We'll find out. I could always just, yeah. Anyway. All right, so I'm gonna sign off. These will hopefully get more frequent and better and more awesome, and we'll do a lot more chatting. It'll be great. Have you heard of Morgan? Why does it sound familiar? Maybe? I'm gonna say maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys around. I'm in the middle of also editing another Harry Potter murder mystery video. That one's going to be me going through. She does. Oh! She does historical clothing. Sorry, I'm just seeing the chat. I think so. Then yes, I think okay. That's yes. That does ring a bell. Okay. Yes. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I will, I'm gonna, sorry, reading more chats. It's really hard. It's so far away. I set up another screen, so hopefully I could read it, but it's actually not working out so well. Anyway, these Hangouts will get technically better. It'll be fine. It'll be great. So yeah, see you guys later. There'll be more of these. So signing off. It was fun hanging out with you guys. We will do this more.